Στο Σάρμ ελ Σέιχ στην Αίγυπτο βρίσκεται σε εξέλιξη η COP27, η διάσκεψη του Οργανισμού Ηνωμένων Εθνών για το κλίμα, και εμείς μιλήσαμε αποκλειστικά με την Ανώτερη Σύμβουλο Πολιτικής της Greenpeace, του σκανδιναβικού γραφείου της Greenpeace, η οποία μας μιλά για τις συνομιλίες που γίνονται αυτή τη στιγμή στο Σάρμ ελ Σέιχ και για την πορεία των διαπραγματεύσεων. Μας λέει χαρακτηριστικά ότι θα είναι πολύ μεγάλες οι νύχτες των διαπραγματεύσεων και θα πρέπει να περιμένουμε να υπάρξει πολλή πίεση προκειμένου να επιτευχθούν οι στόχοι. Μπορούμε να την ακούσουμε στην συνέντευξη που μας έδωσε. Thank you for being here with us at Sky TV from Egypt. So, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has warned in the opening of COP27 in Egypt that humanity is on a highway to climate hell with our foot on the accelerator, adding that the fight for a livable planet will be won or lost in this decade. So what would climate hell look like as projected by Greenpeace? You are in Sharm el Sheikh at the moment.
Yes, we are here. And what the climate hell would look like is that all those disasters we've already seen increasing around the world when it comes to more extreme heat, more floods, more droughts, will only become worse. And limits to adaptation are already being crossed, and that will be even more so in the future. Species will have trouble surviving in a hotter climate, in a warmer water. Coral reefs, for example, and all the marine life that depends on it is already on a life support. So that's the future we don't want to have.
So, in your opinion, is the target of net zero but by 2050 a feasible target? And how fast do governments have to move towards a greener economy that will be based on renewable energy sources?
Getting to a net zero emissions world in carbon by 2050 is a tough goal, but it's a goal we want to turn into a reality. And the International Energy Agency, as well as world's leading scientists, are telling us that it is still achievable, but only if we act now in this decade and manage to halve global emissions by 2030.
According to Greenpeace, can there be significant progress in matters of justice and support towards countries that are most hardly hit by extreme climate conditions?
There can be, and there must be, because people deserve a future worth having. And it is the multilateral community that needs to come together and make sure that those who bear most responsibility also take most action to help vulnerable communities.
What decisions or actions taken will make COP27 successful according to Greenpeace?
It has to be a package of decisions and actions and money that is meets the scale of the crisis we're facing. So it will have to accelerate the phase out of fossil fuel emissions. It will have to accelerate responses on climate finance, for adaptation, for loss and damage. President Biden is also here, so we will hear some announcements of some bilateral deals or deals with country groupings. We will know more about what countries will be taking to ministers who arrive next week. And the issues dealt with are very difficult, and they go to the core of economics and geopolitics. So it's not going to be an easy ride, and we already expect negotiations to go until midnight, over midnight, and I think next week it will be even tougher.